Do you guys want to know why I always say I've read all theory? There's actually a very specific reason why. It's because something happened over and over and over again. Like, I think, like, about a dozen times, okay? And it was this. I would talk with some tanky type, and they would say something incredibly stupid. And then they would cite a passage from a book and go like, see, Marx thought this. And I would have to, and now I'm in a position, because I can't fact check them on the fly, and now I'm in the position of either disagreeing with what they're saying Marx said, or like looking into it and like engage, because now they've essentially like they've Bible quoted their position. And then the debate ends, you know, and I look it up and they were completely wrong, just completely incorrect. This has happened so many times, almost every time, that every time theory gets thrown at me to justify some stupid position, they were wrong about the theory. So the thing is, like, I am just over and done with these illiterate fucks wasting my time during these conversations. Uh, and I would rather just say I've read all theory and dare them to prove me otherwise. And so far, nobody has. All the conversations, it's been over a year, not a single conversation has arisen where somebody's exposed a lack of knowledge. Not one. Not a single time. Theory related. And you know why? It's because they haven't read theory either. They haven't read it either. So I just get, so I don't have to worry about it. Somebody linked it on Twitter, a Medium article criticizing you. Oh, the problem with Vaush? Oh yeah, this is a really bad article. Guys, I'm so sorry. I've said this before. As a general rule, if people criticize me, they're just kind of dumb. The problem is that I have such like an odorous reputation that people just get obsessed about attacking me over shit that is like indefensible. You know what I mean? It's it's just really hard to get around. Oh, odious. Sorry, not odorous. Odorous means stinky. Odious means like concerning, right? Or something like that. Vosh, I've been reading that Twitter thread, and being anti-genocide is truly one of the most bizarre reasons I've seen for people hating you. Dude, we're hardcore on the anti-simping arc right now. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like, you know, some leftist lady or whatever could just be like, yeah, you know, actually, Hitler was good because the Jewish bourgeois were interrupting the Germany's progression towards socialism. Right? And I would be like, hey, that's not right. And everyone would come down on me for it, you know what I mean? I feel like you can just give any take. Yeah, Hitler opposed American and British imperialism. I don't understand. This is the hill I'm dying on. Ethnic cleansing is bad. Oh my God, what a nefarious position to hold. FD Signifier also said that white colonizer on Twitter after seeing why Israel. FD Signifier goes with it too. Guys, I'm sorry. You guys can like who you like. You know, I'm not telling you to not like other people. But yeah. If I get warning vibes from a person, I'm right like every single time, basically. A lot of people on the left are just here for the worst reasons. Does it genuinely not bother you having so many people call you all these things? Um, a little, but on the other hand, I'm rich, I work my own hours, and I'm so terrifying to them that a mention on stream can cause them to private their Twitters. So, the funny thing is that the performative self-flagellation of a bunch of these, like, you know, the whiteys, the performative self-flagellation from the whiteys on the left is a very liberal predisposition, I think. You know, when I think of white people like prostrating themselves to apologize to POC or whatever, I tend to think of liberals who are internally racist and are compensating for the feelings of guilt they have. You know, I didn't really think of this being a problem in the left, like the proper left, you know? It's always white people. Yeah, I wonder about that too, you know? The thing that really weirds me out, and like I hope this doesn't get misinterpreted, but like I follow a lot of small lefty YouTubers and streamers. Like, I try to pay attention to like smaller communities so that I don't get too in my head. And there are so many awesome like POC creators who get like no attention, you know? And then it feels like the ones that the online left always jumps to support are the worst ones You know? It's really weird, like, because I very rarely see like these big like jumps to the support of like the cool ones. Not even people in my orbit or whatever, just generally cool creators. But like how many times has this happened? Mel, Luna, Professor Flowers, stuff like that. It feels like whenever the jump happens, I don't know how much of this is like performative self-hatred or what, but it's really fucking weird. Damn, man. Why does it gotta be like this? Why does it always gotta be war? The online left is not in the best place. Could be better. Yeah, it's look, we can't there's a finite reservoir of charitability that I can offer. But like I'm always hearing this secondhand. Why should I like any of these people? Why shouldn't my community just be mean to them? Like real question, right? Like why not? Like make the affirmative argument, you know? Cuz all I get from these people is harassment. That's it, you know. Now I might be a great titan, you know, a giant in the online left space. But when there are dozens and dozens of these ittle-wicky little lefty communities, you know, calling me a pedophile, racist, transphobe, blah blah, you know, collectively it adds up. Power of collective action, baby. Why should I care about any of them? You know, it's not my fault that every single time they get brought on my streams, they make themselves look like a fool. Like, that's not my fault. Feel like you made your career by punching up. Oh, no. Listen. Punching up is great and all, okay? That's why I'm doing it now. Reactionary thought is globally prominent. That's why I'm attacking these far-right revisionists who can't condemn the Holocaust ethically. No, obviously lines have to be drawn, you know. Boundaries have to be set. Not all these people can be part of the online left. Why don't you ever play the Vaush Rad theme song? I don't want it to be overused, and also, I don't want to come off as too conceited, you know? It is a wonderful song, but, you know, yeah, I already come off pretty conceited, I think. Tankies use theory like scripture? Yes, they fucking do. They absolutely do. This is my application to be your on-air real-time theory fact-checker. You won't have that much to do, though. So I'm always right. When you said you'd read all theory, here I was thinking it was a meme. Then you completely owned the Tanky Theory Master on Philosophy 101 shit down.